Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Andrea. I'm a nurse and I've lost over 115 pounds on a caloric deficit between the years 2020 and 2023. And now I'm utilizing the help of a GLP-1 medication as a tool to help meet the rest of my weight loss goals. I have around 40 pounds that I'd like to lose so far. The GLP-1 medication I'm specifically using is called Zepbound. The generic term is Tirzepatide. You may also see the name Mounjaro. These are all the same medication. My insurance does not cover medication just to help with weight loss only. You have to have other diagnoses associated in order for that health insurance to kick in for coverage. So I pay every month out of pocket to get this medication directly from Eli Lilly. My physician does write my prescription and sends it to Eli Lilly, and then they contact me for payment. It's a really quick and easy process, and I've had pretty good success so far. I've been on this medication since the middle of January 2025. It's been a little bit since I've done an update. I did a community post announcing just a few things that were going on and that I would be taking a little bit of some time or a pause before posting my next update. And here we are. I am back and I'm really excited to give my updates to you. I will say March was chaotic. And I know it wasn't just for me. So many people are going through a lot. But in March alone, my grandfather passed away, my nephew was born, and my mom also had a second heart attack. Her first one was in 2019. So it's been a lot going on personally. I'd like to take a moment to thank my subscribers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting and sending notes of support, especially during this kind of wild time in life. This March was crazy, and I know everyone is fighting battles at the same time. Everyone is going through so much. So thank you so much for being here. In regards to the chaos of March and the stress, I experienced in March the most weight fluctuations I have ever had, including January and February on the medication. It was all over the place. I am still on the starting dose at 2.5 milligrams. I'm injecting this medication just under my skin every week. My injection or shot day is on Sundays. So tonight, I'll be definitely giving myself my shot of the 2.5 milligram dose. Let's review week 9 through 12 of what went on the 2.5 milligram dose. Week 9, I gained 1.1 pounds. For week 10, I lost 0.2 pounds. Week 11, I lost 1.4 pounds. And then week 12, closing tonight, Sunday, April 6th, I lost 2.5 pounds. As far as a grand total of weight loss, since I started on Zepbound, aka Tirzepatide, aka Mounjaro, I have lost a total of 21.9 pounds in that time frame. So right now we're sitting at a little over 2.5 months that I've been on this medication. I'm happy the last 2 weeks things have balanced out a little bit more because of the really wild weight fluctuations that I experienced in March. And I am sure that has to do with stress of what's going on. I was hoping to be super consistent and just keep consistently losing weight as I had done for the first part of being on this medication. So what's next? Could the life stress and environment change have had anything to do with the weight fluctuations for March? I think so. What I have been doing and what I do recommend is using a calorie tracker. I use MyFitnessPal. I haven't been using the paid version in years and it's working for me right now. Especially with the weight fluctuations, I am absolutely tracking my calories just to see where I land. I actually recalculated my just baseline caloric requirement just for me as a 42-year-old 5'9" woman walking around this planet. Based on my activity level, I recalculated what my basic caloric needs were because I wanted to make sure I was meeting that. I will say in March, there were days where I was not eating enough at all, and I do think that could potentially have contributed to the fluctuations. Here's an update on side effects. One huge one for me has been sleeplessness. I have had a huge problem trying to fall asleep while on this medication. My doctor has even prescribed 2 different sleep medications, neither of which have been a good match, and I'm back on melatonin. He's just using that as a supplement. And honestly, I'm having good results from that just in the last 2 weeks. I'm trying not to depend on it so much, not every single night, but it has been working. So I don't know if it's just been enough time. I know for some folks with sleeplessness or sleep problems, those have resolved after a specific number of weeks for them. For me, it's been a long time. I feel like we're getting to a better place with sleep. Something else that I think has absolutely impacted my weight loss progress, but I knew going in, is my severe plantar fasciitis. If you've watched any other videos, you will see me talking about that. I usually wake up in about 7 to 8 out of 10 pain in the mornings just to walk around the house. That will usually last for a few hours. I've tried lots of different interventions, but I finally have an appointment this week to meet with a physical therapist. Next week, I'm meeting with an orthopedic physician to discuss what my options might be. I just can't depend on pain medication every day just to walk around my house. I'm very used to being active. I take Zumba classes. I love going to the gym. I feel like the plantar fasciitis is a very large impetus just to start on Zepbound medication, because I knew that with my physical activity being so strongly impacted, that having a tool like Zepbound would be very helpful. But at this point, I feel and appreciate that being able to increase my physical activity is going to only, of course, help my weight loss progress. So I'm hoping with this week and next week being able to meet with these providers that we can move me forward in being able to get more physical exercise to supplement my nutritional aspect of my weight loss progress. Something that's been helping me on my weight loss journey are these Built Puff Bars. Now this is the coconut flavor. I get these from Costco. They have just a combo box with the coconut and I believe the brownie batter. To me is the superior flavor. But if you find them anywhere else, let me know. I know it's been recommended just to get a combination box directly from the Built website. I have yet to do that. Built, if you see this and you'd love to send me some different flavors to try, please do so and please outreach me. If you're not yet subscribed, I kindly ask you to do so. It really helps my channel. And if you hit the notification bell, it will give you a notification every time I post a video. If you're already on a GLP-1 journey, I'd love for you to go to the comments and comment what week you're on as far as your progress, and either post a scale or non-scale victory. So how much weight you've lost, or how many inches you've lost, or sizes in clothing that you've changed. I look forward to connecting with you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.